Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Net Crochet y Tejidos. In this video I'm going to teach you how to do short row for open cardigan or sweater. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're going to need to make it. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you will find the English version in there. I have also some playlists. One of them is English, Ruby Stemma English tutorial, and all my English video will be there. In this first part, I'm going to teach you how to do the short rows, and then after how you're going to continue after the short rows with the rest of the cardigan if you want to continue. Something else that I wanted to mention, I already have a short row for a yoke in the round. So I will give you the link. You will see an eye. Click on the eye and I'll bring you to those. The yarn I'm going to use for this short row yoke of the cardigan is Barcelona de Loops and Thread, 200 grams, 300 meters, bulky 5. The color is Nimbus, 100% acrylic, and they recommend a 6mm crochet hook. I'm going to use a 7mm. In this video, I'm just going to show you how I do the short rows, and in another video, I will show you how to do the cardigan using this technique. This is the cardigan that I am making with the short rows. So you see in the front is even, but in the back, this part is higher up. I only did 2 short row for the back. You can do 3 if you want this a little bit higher up, but for mine I did this one with 2. It's very easy to do. I just work my stitches, and if you look at here, if you use a variegated yarn like this one, you don't see where you do the short rows, especially when you do the bend here. That is where I did them. You see? And here you have that first row, but then in the second one you don't have it here, but you have it in the back. And then you have one in the third, completely in the entire piece, and in the fourth you have the third one here, you see, but it's the fourth one in the back. So it's really easy. And what I'm going to do is just show you how to do those short rows, and in another video I will show you how to do this cardigan. And I absolutely love the color of this one. Does it look amazing? So let's start. To start, I'm going to give you the same amount of chain that I did for this one. And if you look at the one that I'm making in here, you see these don't come close together because I'm going to do a band in here to overlap for the buttons. So I'm going to be doing this size. It's a size, almost a size large. But maybe you've done cardigans before and you have your measurements, but you've never done those cardigans with short rows. So you can guide by those measurements and use the technique that I'm going to use in this one. For this one, since it's a thick yarn, I did 64 chains plus 3 to turn your work around, so in total 67. So I will do those 67 chains and I will meet you here. This is how I'm gonna divide my chains. For the front, 10 chain, 1 for the increases, 9 for the shoulder, 1 for the increases, 22 for the back, 1 for the increases, 9 for the other shoulder, 1 for the increases, and 10 for the other front. And remember, this one is a size large, but it's not a big large. So if you want to do some more increases, you're going to increase 1 more on each side. That will be 10 on each side. You can increase in the front, and the same amount you increase in one side, you will increase in the other. You can increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches more on each side, and in the back you will increase as well. But remember, you have to keep to account that in the back, when we do the short row, those 2 rows of short rows, you will continue increasing the stitches in the back, but not in the front. So try not to increase too many stitches, otherwise this part in the back will be too big. But remember this part of the chain, the neck part, you can measure in yourself and you will know the amount, and then you will divide accordingly your stitches. Okay, I just wanted to explain that before I start with mine, because mine, these are my 64 chains plus the 3 to turn my I have my 67 chains, so you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number 5 you're gonna do the first double crochet. And why number 5? Because that chain 3 is the first double crochet, and then on top of number 4, that was the last stitch or chain that you did, so the second one go in the next, in number 5. So that's 2 double crochet, counting the chain 3 as the first one. So you're gonna do 8 more for a total of 10. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, and the next one is the one for the increases. You're gonna do a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet in the same space. If you like, you can do 2 chains. Some people do 2 chains, but I like just 1. That way, this part where the increases go, you see, this is not a big hole in here. With a chain 2, it will be a little bit bigger. So I just do 1 chain. Now for the first shoulder, you're gonna do 9 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in the next chain is the a chain for the increase. So you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet in the same space, and that is your front, your increase, your first shoulder, the increase. Now we're going to work in the back, and for the back you have to do 22 double crochet. So I will work those 22 and I will meet you here. Once you have your 22, the next one is an increase, so you're gonna do a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet. Now for the next shoulder, 9 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now in the next one you're going to do the last increase, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and what you have left is 10 chains for the 10 double crochet at the front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 double crochet. And once you finish that row, you're going to turn your work around, and in this one we're going to start the first short row. So I'm only doing 2 for the cardigan that I'm making. Maybe for the next one I will do 3. But the short rows are in row 2 and in 4. If you want to do a third one, you'll do in row 6, and it's around the same technique. So in the top here, you'll have the 2 strands, front and back. I don't know if you can see well here with this white shiny yarn. But we're going to do a slip stitch in the front and strand. And this one and here. You're not going to chain 1 or anything. Just go to the first strand. You have the front and back. Go to the front one. And do your slip stitch. And we're going to do 18 slip stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3. Remember, don't go right through like this, through the 2 strands, front and back. Just go to this one in the front. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 12 is in the chain space, so you will do 1 in there. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 slip stitches. Now you're going to do 3 single crochet. Now you can grab the 2 strands. That's 1, 2, and 3. The next one is a half double crochet. And the next one, you see, now we are at that increase point for the shoulder and the back. So in that double crochet you will do a double crochet. In the chain space you will do your increase. So you do a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and now you will do a double crochet on top of each double crochet until the next space. In total, in the back you will have 24 double crochet, because in the row before you did an increase on each side, so now it's 24 double crochet for the back. So do those 24 and I will meet you here, and you start to see here how from 1 you're turning into the 2. I have my 24 double crochet. Now we are in the increase. We're gonna do the double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet. Now we're gonna work backwards of what we did in this side, so from here to the front. So you're gonna do a double crochet in the first double crochet, a half double crochet in the next one, 3 single crochet, and 3, and 18 slip stitch in the front strand. And it start to look like this, and the other side. Once you finish that row with the last slip stitch, you're going to chain 3, and you're going to do the repetition of row 1. You're going to turn your work around, and you're going to do now 11 double crochet. So you will have you work like this in the slip stitch. You're going to do like that, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then you are at the space of the chain space where you did a slip stitch. You're going to do a double crochet for the increase, chain 1, a double crochet in the same space. And now for the shoulder, you're going to do 12 double crochet. So on top of the first one, you will do the first one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are here at the single crochet, and you pass it through inside the single crochet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the number 12 is on top of the last double crochet. So you are at the chain space, and you will do your increase, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and now you will work a double crochet on top of each double crochet for the back, and in total will be 26 double crochet for the back. And you see in this front you see only 2 rows, but in the back, starting here, you start to see 3. So I will work in those 26, and I will After you finish the 26 and double crochet in the chain space, you're gonna do a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet, and always in the back you always will do the increase in that space. And then now for the other shoulder you will do your 12 double crochet, and then you'll do the increase, and then you'll do your 11 double crochet for the front, and in the next one we will work in a short row. Once you finish that row, we're gonna work in row 4. So in the front you only see 2, but in the back you have 3. Now we work in 4. You don't gonna chain 1, you're just gonna turn your work around, and in the first strand in the front you're gonna do your first slip stitch. This one you have to, it's a little, because you don't chain 1, a little more fiddly to pick up, but once you do, the rest are fine. So you're going to do 18 slip stitch again, 1, 2, and in only that front strand, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is in the chain space, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now you're going to do 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, 3 half double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and you are at the chain space for the increase. So you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and now you're going to continue with your 28 double crochet for the back, and it starts to look like that. And in the front, in this side, on the right side, you'll see that it look the same, no, like you don't done the slip stitch. And this side you will have a little line like that, only in the stitches that you did the slip stitch, but you in the right side you don't see it. Once you finish your 28, you're going to do the increase, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the chain space. You're going to do 3 double crochet. So we're doing the backwards what we did in this side. We're starting from here to the front. So 3 double crochet, 3 half double crochet, three single crochet, and now 18 slip stitches in the front strand. So once you have your 18 slip stitch, I will meet you here. And it look like that. Once you finish row 4, you're going to work on 5. So you have chain 3. You're going to do a yarn over. And you see in here, now that you have the 2 color, you can see a little bit better. The line that I'm talking about is the white. And then in the top is the slip stitch. You will be grabbing those slip stitches on the double crochet that you're going to do. And as you work, you see, your stitches, you are passing through the entire slip stitch. Those ones in here you will grabbing, and that's what create the little line in this side, and it's perfect in the right side of the cardigan. So you have to do 12 for the front. So since we only increase in 2 rows for the front, you only have increased 2 stitches, but for the back we'll be increasing in all the rows, so you will have more increases in the back. And that's why you don't want to do too many chains for the back, otherwise it will get wider faster than the front. So that is 12, and then in the chain space you'll do your increase, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and now you're going to work in the shoulder. For the shoulder will be 15 double crochet and then the increase. For the back, 30 double crochet and the increase, and then 15 double crochet the increase, and 12 double crochet for the front. And that is row 5. So in here you will continue working a double crochet on top of each slip stitch until you get to the single crochets. So that's the last slip stitch. You see, in the single crochet you go inside the single crochet, and that start to give a little bit of a height for the back of the shoulder. And then when you work the 3 half double crochet, it's a little bit even higher, those double crochet. And then when you work in the double crochet, it will be even higher. So we'll give you that difference between the front and back. And now in the chain space, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, and you will work your 30 double crochet for the back. And it start to look like that. Once you finish, you do 30 for the back. You will do the double crochet in the chain space, chain 1, a double crochet, and then you will do a double crochet on each double crochet, so that will be 15 for the shoulder, and then you will do the increase and the chain space. Knowing the slip stitch, you have to go inside, that way they look exactly the same as the one in the back. Like that they will look in the front as well. And then after that you will do the 12 double crochet. Once you finish the row, you will chain 3 again. Then you work around, and now for now on you will work your regular design for your cardigan at this part of the top, at the yoke. So you will do a double crochet on top of each double crochet. So for the front will be 13 double crochet. Now you'll increase in all the row back and forth, just double crochet with the increases until you have the desired size for the top of your cardigan. When it's time to separate the front with the back and the sleeve. So it's just those changes in those rows and make a big difference in the short row for the cardigans. So that's 13, and the increases in here in the chain space, so you'll continue with those increases back and forth in all the rows, and then you will continue with a double crochet on top of each double crochet for your shoulder, and then you will do the ones for the back. That will be 32, and then the shoulder, and so on, always increasing in the chain spaces. And I'm gonna leave the video until here because the rest is exactly the same, double crochet, no changes until you have the desired size for the top. Then it's time to do the rest of the cardigan. So do that part, and if you want to continue with the cardigan, I will do this for my next video. So you can do, if you wanted the same size as mine, for mine. And here I did, so I'm going to count the rows that I have here in the front, and then I will add the 2 of the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 plus 2 in the back is 12. So the number 12 is the one where I separated my front with the sleeve and the back. And with only 2 row of short row for the cardigan, and make a big difference. Once you try it on, you will see the difference. So that's what we done in here. You continue with the regular, what we did in row 1 and 3, and now in 5. We're working in 6 now. You will do exactly the same. You see, this is the one that we are doing now. And this is the ones that you see the difference. And once I finish this one, it will come at the same length of that one, but with the short rows in the back. So this is very easy to do and make a big difference. So I hope you guys like this small video, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make any cardigan with this technique of short row and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net, or Ruby Net, no S, Ruby Net Crochet y Tejidos, or my Instagram, Ruby Net Crochet y Tejidos. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.